Hey everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Friday. As you can already see, we don't have, the hundreds of cards on my table as I usually do, and that's because I received very, very strong guidance through the night, actually, to not do a energy check-in on this collective today. I got a very clear message um, that I was not to do an energy check in on how the masculine is feeling in his head, heart, and 3D space, or how the feminine is feeling. And here's the reason why it is because right now they are going through a major transformation, and there's a little bit of an up and down, but we are in the transformation period. And so they didn't even want me to check to see what's happening because there is this very high vibration right now of coming out of separation and potentially back into communication and potentially back into union. Okay. And so that's why right now I was just like, okay, well, what do I do? And so, because I always do a reading on Fridays. And so they said, at least do the oracle messages. What's the advice for the masculine and feminine? I was allowed to pull just where we are in the current energy today. And then I just kind of pushed it a little bit. I hope I don't get in trouble. But I just wanted to kind of see, like, what's the storyline right now? What's the storyline? And then lastly, I just got a message for the couple to hear, and, from the Oracle of Mermaids. So if you want to book your own personal reading with me, remember I do a ton of different readings now, and I have a few that are limited time only, which is the reading and the combo, right? So I'm doing a combo coaching session. So we're doing a twin flame extended reading that we go over how you and your masculine or your feminine, how you guys are individually relating to each other, how you're seeing each other in this connection. And then we're going to look at where you are in the connection. And then we'll look at what the blocks are in the connection. And then we'll look at potential future energies. And then we shift into the coaching portion of what we need to do, what you need to do to remove the blocks where you might be a block, where he might be a block, or she might be a block. And so we have that type of special twin flame extended reading and combo available through my website. You scroll all the way to the bottom. It's there for a limited time only. I also have two other limited time only services, which is the journey of the masculine and the journey of the feminine. And then right now there has been a great interest, and I know why. A lot of people are feeling very stuck on the journey. A lot of people are feeling like, hey, am I part of this collective? A lot of people are kind of wondering, hey, if I'm not in reunion or not going into union, and what was the purpose of this whole thing? What was the purpose of the pain? What was the purpose of the wounds and the learning, right? So the Akashic records are just really something that people are looking into right now. And I think that's right, because this is the time of spring, new beginnings, birthing. And you know what? It's a really good idea to get on this path of true understanding of what you agreed to when you were in soul form with that person, with your twin, with that regarding that connection. And so right now, a lot of people are just, you want to get clear. You want to get clear. You want to come out of the clouds. You want to come out of the unseen, right? And really understand, are we here for mission, or was I here just to change and be the best version of myself? Or are we here for union? What is it? And so I offer the Akashic Records reading, and that is something that we will be able to look into if you book that reading. I'm going to go ahead and get started, okay? So one, I want to wish you guys all a very, very great and happy weekend. To all of the mothers out there and fathers who play the mother role, I want to wish you all a very, very happy Mother's Day. My mom is so important to me, so critical to me. She is my Mother Earth, and so that's where I get a lot of my strength from, as well as from my father. But this is for Mother's Day, and so I want to acknowledge and thank my mom for being my rock and my everything. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we've got two for 5 oracles, and then one tarot deck. And so I'm going to start with messages for the masculine, okay? And I'm going to go over bottoms of the deck first. So the first card that we have for the masculine and the feminine are from the Keepers of Light. I think it's very interesting. They're both in purple. This is kind of third eye. The bottom of the deck is expect a miracle. Expect miracles. So in this voice of truth, in this divine alchemy, amethyst, remember this came out earlier, they should be expecting miracles. It says here, remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Remember, we've been told many, many times, Spirit has everyone's back. But we were being told in the last couple of readings how their home is protected, their connection is protected, everything is protected. And so now it's about just detaching. Now it's about surrendering, because divine is at work in bringing this all together. So expect a miracle. The Holy Spirit is saying, expect a miracle. And look at this blue. This blue has to do with the throat chakra, okay? The blue is the throat chakra. We have the 8 of Wands in this current connective energy today, which is expect communication, expect movement forward, expect the miracle, okay? So first message for the masculine is voice of truth. So this is really about stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So the message to him is he must speak his truth now. Blue, throat chakra, okay? 8 of Wands. He must speak his truth now. He must stand strong. The message for our feminine is move beyond the current challenges. Focus on what you desire. The Holy Amethyst, the amethyst is a card of healing. Okay, this is for healing. This is about divine alchemy, a magician type of energy, which is where miracles occur. And so if this amethyst is a gift, or if it's something that you use or energy that you're using, it's helping you move beyond the current challenges in this connection. Okay, bottom of the deck for our angel whispers, our oracle of angels card is angel whispers. And so this is a number 28 card, which is number 10, which is ending the cycle. We're ending the cycle. What this means when that card comes up as the bottom of the deck is that, you know, we're constantly bombarded with different messages, right? We're constantly competing either to be heard or to hear something. And so, we're just really kind of plugging in to overwhelming fear-based messages. So maybe it's easier for us to hear the negative than it is for us to hear the positive. So this is saying, hear the messages of your higher vibration. Listen to the whispers of the angels in your heart. We've got the Holy Spirit. Ask your angels to help you hear the whisperings of the universe so that you can live with greater understanding and purpose. Message for him. 33, success. 33 equals 6. That's of harmony. Harmony, peace. Okay? And so he received the harmony card in the Ganesha Oracle a few days ago. So the message to him here is in his voice of truth, in him coming forward, speaking the truth. This is saying through his hard work and dedication in one aspect of his life, he is about to experience great success. He's going to continue to hold the vision of the outcome he desires and he'll allow himself to daydream about it all unfolding exactly as he would want it. He has everything it takes to succeed in this situation, and now he needs to surrender and let this happen. Remember he was in the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is like, did I dream this? Did I dream this connection? Is this real? Am I really feeling like this? Well, he's going to figure it out. She's sent an amethyst, or she's doing some work with the amethyst. It's creating miracles. It's creating communication. And so now he's going to speak his truth, and he's going to hold on to this success, and he's going to believe that everything will unfold just like he planned, just like he dreamt. Okay? So for her, remember, she's kind of, going through this healing work, right? So her message, remember it said here, like, don't listen to all the negative stuff. Listen to the higher vibration. So her message is about releasing. 5 is the number of challenges of change. And so when this card comes up for her, they're telling her, Holding on to feelings of anger or hurt or jealousy and resentment allows negative energy to build up inside you. And so, what this is saying is that the pain, maybe physical pain that you're experiencing, is pointing to some sort of the past that's continuing for you to feel that suffering in the present moment. And when this card comes out, it's saying time to release and be freed from the hurt you're essentially inflicting upon yourself by not letting go. Do you see how he's opening up his heart chakra? She's opening up the heart. And so if you're having back pain, chest pain, stuff like that, of course, get it checked out by a medical physician, okay? But a lot of these things brew up from energy. And so this healing, this amethyst, this work is helping her release the negativity, release the fears, release the pain, release the past, okay? His message from Archangel Michael, bottom of the deck, is detached from the situation. They're saying we've got to surrender. We've got to surrender. Got to surrender the low vibrations. We've got to speak our truth. Believe in the success. For her, it's about focus on the healing, release the anger, detach from the things that don't serve you. His message is, the feminine's been getting this a lot, but now that we're going through this major transformation, the masculine's getting this card, and he's being told, the masculine is being told, this connection and the mission from this connection is his life's purpose. It says, Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career or purpose. This connection has brought him up to a place of where he speaks the truth, where he can be successful, he can expect miracles, and he can manifest. He's got the world in his hands, over his heart. This connection, this mission that comes through this union is his life's purpose. And she's being told, remember, she just got this healing and releasing. Hers is innocence. Remember, he's hurt her in the past, okay? There's pain on this journey. Granted, she's the empress, she's all the queens, she's the high priestess, but she's a human. Things that need to be released. So they're saying to her, innocence. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. She needs to see the innocence in herself, the innocence in her masculine, and she needs to understand that everything was very divinely orchestrated. The pain, the challenges, the love, the reunion, the union, all of this has been divinely orchestrated for a purpose. And that's why now the Holy Spirit's with them to expect this miracle, okay? So a message for the masculine from the Oracle Mermaids, bottom of the deck, is energy field adjustment. They're going through an energy shift, an energy change. Look at all this red. Look at all, this is like sacral chakra again, right? They keep getting this is about determination, clearing your energy, adjusting your energy. They're going through this right now because there is this final phase that we are completing to come into union. And there's going to be communication and major movement forward. So his first card is the unseen. Too much is hidden from you. He's just not, and this is about how he's viewing the feminine, by the way. The question so these three that I just did, voice of truth, success, and this is your life purpose, these are messages from spirit to the masculine. Divine alchemy, releasing innocence, from spirit to the feminine. I wanted to know specifically, how is the masculine viewing the feminine, since I wasn't allowed to do an energy check-in, okay? So how is he viewing the feminine? The unseen. Too much is hidden from him. He's operating in the dark right now. He just doesn't know. He doesn't know what's behind him. He doesn't know what's in front of him. So that's why they're saying, just detach, surrender. Stay in this feeling of success and the high vibration. Know that you're being guided. Know that you're being led. And her message is sacrifice. And it says how she is viewing him. You sacrificed me, okay? So this is how he is viewing the feminine, right? But I don't know what's happening in your life. And what she's saying is sacrifice. Was this connection Was I worth the sacrifice? And so here in this card, it's about there's sacrifices. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. And so she's still a little bit in this pain and this anger and this anguish and this anxiety that she's trying to see through the innocence of all this. She's going through her healing, but she's like, was this worth the sacrifice? Did it destroy you? Did it destroy you? And I would venture to say yes, because, honestly, they're both in this dark, dark energy and the way that they're looking at each other. She's sad. He's like, I don't know what the hell's going on. Trying to come out of my cave here to come towards you, but I don't know if I'm going to get the Queen of Swords or if I'm going to get the Queen of Cups. And she's kind of like, you sacrificed me, man. You sacrificed me and the connection, and was it worth it? So I'm happy to see that we have this attitude adjustment, this energy adjustment card happening, because they need to adjust their energy and their attitudes and the way that they're looking at things in order to come into this great place. Now, I asked for a message for their connection, and we got time out and then wave of power. These couldn't be more opposite. They were in this period of separation and in solitude, creating the awareness. But where are we now? Wave of power, a surge of power because of this attitude adjustment, this energy adjustment. There is an upswing of energy, an exhilarating movement. 8 of Wands, exhilarating movement. Expect miracles. This is what they're being told. This is the message from Spirit, from the universe to the couple. Okay? Go have your energy adjustment. Change the way that you're looking and thinking about things. He is innocent. You are innocent. Everything happened for a reason. Release the pain. Release the fear. Use the amethyst for your healing. For him, he's got to speak his truth. Believe in his daydream. Know that this connection, this feminine, and what he's going through is part of his life purpose. Forget about what's hidden. Forget about the sacrifice. Release all that dark energy and come in to this light. Okay? Now, with the tarot, bottom of the deck, I'm so glad I didn't do this. I'm glad I didn't do any chariot. There is major movement. There's the balance of the light and the dark. The messages from Spirit are very light. We have a little darkness here about how they're looking at each other. So the chariot is about balancing those energies so that we can have major movement forward in this connection. So now, what's going on in this connection right now? First card out, death. Major transformation. There's a major transformation. There's an ending to something so that something new can be born. And so right now, 7 of Pentacles, we are just kind of in this holding pattern where we're balancing the light and the dark. There's still separation, but now what's going to happen maybe through the weekend? Major movement forward. 8 of Wands, communication. Maybe travel to each other. I don't know. Something's going to happen where we're going to, this transformation, this kind of sitting, pausing, balancing things takes us out of separation. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands takes us out of separation. And someone speaks their truth. Knight of Swords, remember? Masculine, voice of truth. Speak your truth and there will be success. Knight of Swords, someone comes forward with the truth. Who? King of Swords. Who she needs. King of Swords. Okay? So this is where I pushed my luck a little bit. So I'm sorry if I shouldn't have done it, but I just asked anyway. So what's the storyline right now? What's the storyline? This is what's happening currently in the connection. What's the storyline, I asked, just kind of in general, for the last few past days to now to maybe the weekend. Well, there's this desire to create, birth something. This is springtime energy. This is about creation. It's about creating something through this burden. This has been a burden, and now we're coming to a place of making choices. We're making choices between the light and the dark. And what happens? We choose peace. We choose to anchor. We choose to have success. Remember, he got the success card. Success because a message was sent. A message was sent. A message was received. Maybe a gift was sent and a gift received. And now what happens? Reunion. So I'm telling you, from the messages, I don't think Spirit's mad because it really ties in with everything here, and these all flew out. So that's the reading, guys. This will hopefully take you in. Oh, bottom of the deck for the Lenormand. Innocence. Innocence. She got that. He's innocent. You're innocent. This is how we need to clean the slate, right? To start new. So hopefully this takes you through the weekend. If you have a desire and are guided to have a reading with me, please go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great weekend and happy Mother's Day. Bye-bye.